A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Who is Sheeth alayhi salam? Prophet Adam alayhi salam's third son was called Sheeth alayhi salam. His name means a gift that indeed was given to Prophet Adam alayhi salam by Allah after the death of his son Abel or Habil. What happened is that when Cain killed his brother Abel, which was the first death and the first criminal offense, Prophet Adam alayhi salam prayed to Allah to grant him a righteous son that would fall into his footsteps of spreading Allah's name and guiding his people from shaitan. So Allah blessed Prophet Adam alayhi salam with Sheeth, and that's why his name is a gift. It's important to know that Sheeth alayhi salam is not mentioned as a prophet of Allah in the Quran. 5 years after Abel died, Sheeth was born. At this time, Prophet Adam alayhi salam was 130 years old. So Sheeth, after many years, received a directive from Allah as part of a Sharia that was prohibiting him with mixing with the people that had crossed over to the other valley, who were the people of Cain. Since Cain had traveled with his family and they started to have offsprings that had their own personalities, all they were doing was causing corruption in the land. So Allah sent a directive, which was Sharia, to Sheeth, and he commanded him with his people not to mix. They followed the command from Allah. They did not mix with the people of Cain, and they were greatly protected as a result of that. Now Satan made up his mind to proceed and could demonstrate before people on how to commit sins. He knew that the people with Sheeth would have an idea of who he was because of their knowledge of Satan. So he transformed himself into a lovely young man and he approached the people of Cain. He traveled with them. And now we're going to see how music was created. When Satan traveled with the people of Cain, he disguised himself as a defector of the people of Sheeth. So he was a young looking man, very handsome, and he approached the people of Cain and he asked a blacksmith for a job. They accepted him because he looked like a presentable, good, young looking man. He started to work with metalworks, and he worked really hard and he started to create music instruments. The first instrument he created was a flute. So he would play it and people were surprised to the sound because there was no music before. This was a total new sound. They were shocked and surprised. After that, he created a small drum. He started to beat it and he started to perform around people and they started to gather around him. With no time, he started to beat the metal, and the sound that it made alerted people to his approach. They were excited and they started to move, they started to dance. Then he fashioned a bugle, started to blow it, and it was a static, and people were like, wow. So people started to get surprised and excited. They started to set days aside to dance. They started to say things like, wow, these people are intelligent. They have advanced more than we have. So that's how the flute was created, and then people got absorbed into these instruments that they started to neglect their religious duty. Meanwhile, on the other end, Sheeth alayhi salam was reminding his people and followers from what was right and wrong. This side of Cain, Satan was teaching people how to sin and inventing new ways to sin. So the flute was created, it had a great sound, and people started to dance. And that's why each time we listen to these music instruments, our bodies start to move. So the flute was created, the days for dancing were set aside, and then other instruments were created. The more instruments that people created, they gave Shaitan or Satan power over them. They created days and nights for dancing and music, and this habit has continued till today. Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh.